everyone and welcome back. In this video we are going to look into the history of the International 276 and International 434, my own personal tractor. As usual, we will go through when both tractors were made, specs, engines, variants and conversions. There will be some pictures in this video as on my travels I have seen some very different International 434s which I think you'll all be interested in. As always, Dave from the Incredible Tractor Channels has helped with some of the clips. I will leave his channel in the description below. Without further ado, we shall start with the International 276. The International 276 came out in 1967 and stayed in production until 1971. It was built at the Bradford Works and was aimed at smaller farms that needed a reliable but straightforward utility tractor. Under the bonnet, it ran an International BD154 engine, a 2.5 litre 4-cylinder diesel. It made around 38 to 45 horsepower at the PTO, which was decent for the time. This engine was well regarded for its reliability and fuel economy. With wet liners and direct injection, it was also relatively easy to service and designed to last. Most 276s came with a utility style setup with adjustable rear wheels and a fixed or adjustable front axle. Whilst International didn't officially sell vineyard or orchard versions, some were later converted using aftermarket kits to work in tighter roads, especially in Europe where vineyards were more common. There were a few popular conversions too. Some farmers fitted hydraulic remotes to power tipping trailers or log splitters, and quite a few had front loaders bolted on. The 276 wasn't flashy, but it was versatile in the right hands. In terms of sales, the 276 did reasonably well in places like the UK and Ireland. It earned a reputation for being simple and solid, but it didn't exactly take the market by storm. That was partly because it was up against strong competition tractors like the Ford 4000 and Massey Ferguson 135 offered a bit more power and polish. Before the International 276 was even thought of, the International 434 was available. Originally these were built in 1966 and they stayed on the production line until 1971, just like the 276. It was also made in Bradford. The International 434 was basically a step up, more defined, more versatile and more power in a few key areas. It usually came with a BT154 diesel engine, but it was also available with the C153 petrol engine, which helped open markets in places like North America and Australia. The diesel version pushed out about 45 horsepower at the PTO, while the petrol was slightly lower but still capable. The 434 offered a wider range of setups. You could get it in a standard utility form, but there was also a road crop version with a high clearance front axle and even industrial variants used for constructions and municipal work. Some rare four-wheel drive versions were created using aftermarket or dealer kits, which made them even more capable in muddy conditions. One thing that stood out about the 434 was its stronger rear end and heavier duty transmission. Any had an 8-speed gearbox, and you could opt for creeper gears for low speed work, ideal for things like planting or spraying. It had a more powerful hydraulic system too, which made it great for front-end loader use. You'd also see them pulling mowers, balers and even forage harvesters. When it came to market performance, the 434 fared better than the 276. It sold well not just in the UK but also export markets like India, Australia and South Africa. In fact, it often replaced older international models like the BT75 and B414. People appreciated how tough and overbuilt it was for its size. Production numbers aren't exact, but estimates suggest between 50,000 and 60,000 units were made worldwide. So, what were the key benefits between the two? Well, the 276 was simpler and aimed at basic farm work. The 434, on the other hand, offered more options, stronger hydraulics, and could be tailored for more jobs. It had more rugged design overall, and the petrol engine option made it more attractive in export markets. They both used the BD154 diesel, but the 434's frame and transmission made it better suited to heavier tasks like loader work or running power implements all day. As promised, here are some pictures of International 434s that have been converted. You would have seen a picture of the one in four-wheel drive conversion, however these have been slightly more modified. The one you can see now is a Doe International 434, which is very interesting. The second one is a four-wheel drive conversion, however it's on equal tyres. That brings the story of the International 276 and 434 to a conclusion. Let us know if you have owned or driven one in the past. We look forward to reading your stories. We hope you all enjoyed the video. If you had, please do give us a like. Consider subscribing and clicking the bell icon to be notified when we next upload. We hope to see you all next week with another video.